Hey guys, Rick at Halen Field Farm. I want to apologize for not having videos up the last couple of weeks. It has been kind of crazy and rough and tragic last couple of weeks. We've lost 2 chickens. Something got them out in the woods last Sunday. I was down in the garden and I could hear them making a ruckus. I actually thought they were laying eggs because that's what it sounded like. And then one of our Buff Orpingtons was missing, and our Barred Rock rooster never made it back. And I looked for signs of them and I found nothing. And we think fox got them because our neighbor has some fox problems. And you know, it is what it is, but it still stinks. But, hi pigs. Hi. We got the pigs some food from the garden, cuttings, and actually our neighbor's garden. So and then so on top of the chickens, my son lost his cat, got hit by a car because people speed down this road at 65, 70, even though the speed limit's 35, and she got hit, and you know, that was a rough day for everybody because we did really love that cat. My voice is working on coming back still. It's better than it was, but and then also Bo, or Mr. Bojangles, hey buddy, came down with coccidiosis and polio, and he was in really rough shape. We didn't think he was going to make it, and we got some penicillin from our neighbor and gave him a shot and some vitamin B shots, and he's doing better. He did lose his eyesight and it hasn't fully come back, but it's getting there.
You can see, like,
hey Bo, I think it's more depth perception, but he is doing much better. Like I said, it was close. We really thought we were going to lose him, but he's turned the corner. He's doing much better. So, and our guinea hens are getting pretty big. One of them thinks it's a chicken, goes in the coop every night. The other 7 sleep up on top of the chicken run because they prefer to roost. And we did get our first eggs this morning. I was going in the barn to actually spray a hornet's nest because one of the goats got stung in the butt last night and went flying about 30 miles an hour right out of that barn crying. And I went in and saw the hornet's nest in there. So I went in to spray it this morning, and there were 4 eggs laying on the bales of hay. So, you know, it was a nice gift. We've been waiting, and it's finally happened. So we were pretty happy about that. So, but yeah, and then our bunnies are starting to nest. This gray one is. She has made I don't know how well you can see it because the bunnies are in the way, but she started to dig herself a little nest, and then there's another one, over there. So the gray bunny is definitely pregnant. Not sure about the black one, but we'll be actually separating Luke Skyhopper from them later today. He'll be in the hutch. So, hi babies. All right, so we have gotten a lot done in the last couple weeks, though. We have set up an electric fence. It's 80 feet by 88 feet, and me and Tristan spent the last Monday driving posts all day, and then we ran the line, and we got a solar charger, which works very well. We have just not had any sun since we set it up. It has rained every day. We have probably got more rain in this week than we had got all of last summer combined. So, but it works good. It's all hooked up. I had some extra ground wire from when we did the house, and I ran in 3 ground rods. I do have to come back and grind them down so they're not so high, but they only had 8-foot ones. We really only needed 6, but so the 8s are in there, and they were actually cheaper than the 6-foot ones, which is weird. So, and then we're working on getting this set up. Our neighbor gave us this in the winter, and his portable fence, and it has a few breaks in it, which I've been fixing as I find, and it's missing a couple posts, and we're just going to replace them with step-in posts to get it stood up the way it needs to be. But and hopefully we'll be able to electrify it, so we'll see. You know, if not, it is what it is. It was free, can't argue. So I do got to come in and trim the edges so it doesn't ground out on the ground with all the plants on the fence. So so yeah, so we've got that done, and then we did end up setting up a trellis down in the garden for the green beans and peas. Show you that. There's a stork.
Huh?
See the bird?
What is it?
It's not a stork, it's a blue herring.
Pretty.
Yep. Yep. We did get all our blueberries planted down here. So we got 11 of them. We're gonna get one more. You can see they're getting quite ripe. So we'll be picking them here in a couple days. So a couple of them, I'm not sure if they're gonna take. This one had blueberries. Now everything's kind of shriveled up, but all the leaves are still pretty good. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so we set up the trellis, and then it's been up for like 2 days, and you can see the beans are already starting to climb up it. So, and then our sunflowers are doing really amazing. Yeah, we got one here in the raised bed, and you can see she's just starting to get ready to open up. But these over here, some of these are taller than me, like this one right here. Good and hardy, thick stalk, but not quite ready for flower yet, but it's coming. There are a couple over here. That are starting. We got this one here. It actually has a few heads on it. So, and this one's got a little head. So
Has 2 heads.
this one got 1, 2, 3, 4 heads on this one. So that's kind of crazy. But overall, they're all doing well. You know what's cool about sunflowers, T? So when the sun's out,
Oh yeah, they turn the direction.
they go with the sun. So the other night when we were looking, they were all facing the woods, but now they're all facing the sun.
Because the sun's over there, and when it's falling, they face it that way.
Yep. So that's why they're called sunflowers.
I learned that from the neighbor.
Yep. So, overall, the garden's doing really well. We got some tomatoes that are struggling, but they're starting to come back, and we have a few plants that have already got a few cherry tomatoes on them. Yeah, a little tomato right there. There's a bigger one up here, I think, had some cherry tomatoes. Yep. Yep, there's one. I think that's Roma. Yep. A couple here, so those are coming. We got a bunch on this one. So tomatoes are doing good. Potato planters are still doing good. The leaves are starting to yellow a bit, but we'll be harvesting these in about a month. You can see some of these have died off. So but it's very moist. Like I said, we have gotten a lot of rain this week. It's rained every day. It was even raining this morning. It just stopped about an hour ago. So, and then our lettuce is taken right off. So we did pull a little lettuce, and it actually tasted bitter. I think between the heat and the rate it grew. But what you do is you bring it in, you rinse it off, and soak it for a little bit, and then you put it in the fridge. and it changes the taste back to what lettuce should taste like. So, and then we got some watermelons doing pretty good in here, kind of taking over the whole thing.
They're doing better than the
So,
ones in the pot.
yeah, I pulled some radishes the other day. Those are doing pretty good. We got one right in here. So, but well, these were planted earlier. So, and then we do have some squash coming. We planted pumpkins up on the hill. They turned out to be squash, I think. When we were transplanting, Tristan put the wrong tag in the 6-pack,
No.
and so we have squash up there on the hill, which is fine. Get up here. So the cows, I'm actually going to put them in the electric fence this afternoon. Probably when Sarah gets home from work today. Because I want to be here and make sure that everything will be all right. Yeah, so look out, move your hand. Yeah, so we got some squash. We got one that somebody broke. And got some more over here, I think.
Yeah, don't worry the pumpkins.
I thought there was more on this one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Got one way down there, a couple of them.
Where are the pumpkins?
I don't know, because they were labeled pumpkins and they're all squash. So I'm not really sure.
Oh, I might have mixed the labels up when we first planted them.
That's what I'm saying, Tristan.
'Cause they
Thank
were-
you.
They were right next to each other.
Yeah. So we got squash. And then, so that's pretty much it, what's been going on. You know, we did get the electric fence for the cows set up. I'm still going to get them a structure. I don't know if we're going to use the shed or not. I know I talked about it in the last video. So we might not. Careful. So, most of our fruit trees are doing good, except for this one. I think we lost it. All the leaves are off. It's not looking too great, but we'll leave it in. We'll see if it comes back next year. Because it still has a little green, but it might just be struggling. But all the other ones are doing good. So we're good there. And we'll be getting our well hooked up in about 2 weeks. We're going to pick up all the stuff over the next 2 weeks. And then the plumber's going to come up and get that all set up for us, which is going to be so nice to not have to haul water anymore. But yeah, so I do apologize again for not recording sooner. It has just been crazy. Sarah's car is still broken down. It broke down like 3 times in a week. It's been to 3 different garages, and they finally fixed it, but they messed up the alarm, and they got to get a special tool to fix that. So that's what they're waiting on. And then, you know, with the goat being sick, and then we lost chickens, and then we lost the cat, it's been rough. So, but everybody's doing good. The animals are doing good. The pigs are getting so big, and they're very happy. Huh, Bacon? Yeah. Yep. Sarah's favorite animals are the goats. I think mine are the cows and the pigs. Hi, Bacon. Hi. Hi. Yes. Yes. I know. You need a back scratch. Yeah. Need a back scratch.
Yeah. Really a scratch or someone.
Yeah, don't.
Scratch or someone.
Yeah. Bits is still a little skittish, but she'll let you pet her sometimes. Huh. Yeah, you need that back scratch too, huh? Yeah, yeah. You good pig. You good pigs. Very good pigs. We have a broody hen. She thinks she's laying on eggs, but she's not, because I took them this morning. But she's just chilling. So, yeah, she did peck you. So, check that hornet's nest. Looks like we got them all.
I see it.
It's right up there on the.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice.
So, yeah, I've never seen a goat move so fast. You'd think she was running the Kentucky Derby. She got stung and she was just gone like a rocket. What are you all crying about?
It's Bo.
I know. Hi, Bo. Yeah, as you can see, like he still kind of separates himself from the others, and he does get lost. He doesn't have good eyesight at the moment. It is coming back, but it takes a while. They said it can take up to 2 weeks, so it's been a scary week for Bo, but he is looking so much better than he was. He was in really rough shape. So, but how you doing, huh? And Johnny's horns are starting to come through. Good boy. It's a good cow.
Cody and Johnny
Good
try to
cow.
play with each other too.
Yep, they do. So.
They think.
Yep, and we've just been letting the chickens kind of free range. They've broken their net anyways on there. They like ripped it right in half. Like, so really no keeping them in at this point until I replace that wire. But so overall, that's what's been going on last couple of weeks. We'll get more videos up for you guys. And again, I apologize. I really want to be recording every week. It has just been rough, but everybody hits a little bad luck now and then, but you just keep going and you push through. It's always brighter on the other end. So, but thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in a few days. Have a good day.